Hello and welcome back to Goldler Woodland Farm. I'm Keith. Project for today, we're going to work on creating a new berry patch, and it's going to be sort of an extension of this wildflower meadow that we did last fall. Again, this is we're relocating the berry patch that we have that's down in the garden area because of the black walnuts that are down there. What we've learned is that's probably why I'm having problems with the blueberries, and we have blackberries to plant this year now, so they also don't get along with the juglone from the black walnuts. So now that construction is done here, we don't have to leave this big construction site the way it is. So what we're going to do is I'm going to take down a few of these trees. Now this tree that's flowering here is a serviceberry. It's a native plant. It's actually one of the trees that we bought more of that we'd like to expand our population of. So we're gonna keep that. But this little red red oak, this bigger sort of cherry tree that's up here, they are starting to throw a little bit of shade on the solar panels kind of in the winter when the sun is low. That red oak actually will be, it's a pretty fast growing oak tree. And so I figured now's a good time to get it out of the way. And then there's some smaller, there's this sort of little row of these mostly junky kinds of trees in between this little path here and the meadow. So I'm going to take that whole row down and get them cleaned out of here, and then these things, and then we'll take this pile of topsoil, we'll spread it around, and then put the berries kind of right up through there. We'll have to have them completely enclosed, so the deer and mostly deer, but other animals don't eat all the berries before we get to them. But first things first, we've got to get these trees down and get them out of here, and then we can work on kind of moving this pile of topsoil here and kind of getting an area ready to plant. So part of what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this dead tree, that dead tree, and then all of these, this whole row here, including that larger one over there, but I'm keeping the one with the flowers. That flower one is the serviceberry. And here inside the tape is where we planted the wildflower meadow mix last fall, to basically just extend this down. And then I think we're going to put some of the trees we got maybe in there, more serviceberry, viburnum, and redbud. And then over there we'll put the new berry patch for the berries that don't like the black walnut. Well, I got all those trees knocked down. I got a bit of a mess to clean up. But That's the way this works. Well, it was a good first day. Having that Kubota SVL75 really makes a huge difference when you're trying to clean up a big mess. So got these trees cut down, but I was also able to pull most of the stumps out. There are a bunch of stumps in here. So I got the trees cleaned up, got the stumps pulled out. I have a big pile down by where I do my firewood, where I just been piling up the stumps and the branches and things like that. Obviously this needs a lot more work to get it all cleaned up, lots of roots and things like that, but the big stumps are out. I think we're going to do some more work here tomorrow, some more of these invasive plants out of here before we decide what to plant. So we are going to plant, we have some eastern redbud trees, some viburnum, and red mulberry, in addition to service berries. So besides the blueberries and blackberries, we've got a bunch of things to plant, and this will be a good place for some of those things. I was able to, this tree with the flowers is the service berry. I was able to save that. Tomorrow I'm going to work on a couple of these stumps in here, and then this is a pile of topsoil. So, we'll be spreading some of that out up into here to get it ready to be planting. So whether we're planting, the berries in there, or we're going to extend this wildflower meadow really all the way across through here. I don't know how much of that we'll do now or wait till the fall. Generally you're doing a wildflower meadow planting in the fall, but we've got a bunch of seeds and the space, and if we're working on some of this, maybe we'll plant some of that this spring and see how it goes versus the section we did last fall. So day one, good progress. We'll be back at it tomorrow and probably Saturday before we get the berries moved up here. Hopefully this will be a good place for our berry patch now.